Hello, my moonbeams. It has been way too long. I hope everyone is doing well. Very happy to be back. Definitely going through some changes. So had to take a little break there for a while, but right off the bat, I was getting a song. It's by Billy Joel, and we're doing a love reading. It's by Billy Joel, and it's called For the Longest Time. And the lyrics coming through is, I had second thoughts at the start. I said to myself, hold on to your heart. Now I know the woman you are. You're wonderful so far, and it's more than I hoped for. I don't care what consequences it brings. I have been a fool for lesser things. I want you so bad, and I think you ought to know. And then 555 was coming through very intensely as well. You could be seeing that a lot lately. You could feel like something is coming, like intuitively. It feels very much like spiritual revelation is what's coming through. This person may be having dreams about you and about your like pure intentions for them, whereas they thought in the past, like, there's no way this could be, there's some bad intentions here. I don't know what this person wants with me is coming through, but there was a lot of fear holding this person back. And like the lyrics say, you know, I said to myself, hold on to your heart. Like, they did not want to let their guard down with this. They thought there was ill intention. That's really what's coming through. So let's just start with getting some overall energy and see how all of that ties in. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Okay, so they were mesmerized by your beauty, 100% for sure, but they thought, I'm getting like, and do not take offense to this because I'm getting this is not who you are at all, but the mesmerizing beauty was like almost making them feel like this was a Jezebel spirit of some sort, right? That this enticing, like this shiny thing, like, ooh, I gotta have it, but almost like the snake in the garden of, in the first story of the Bible, Adam and Eve, in the Garden of Eden. Very intense energy coming through. We have peace, balance, harmony, friendship. This may come back together where you guys just kind of start talking as friends, right? Bottom of the deck, we had distance. So you could live in two different cities. Perspective, family. This could be another block here because, you know, I don't care what consequences this brings. Besides the fear of letting their wall down, there may have been some type of like relationship that was already established. Okay, withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary, very much been in hermit energy to try to get clear on this because it was so confusing to them. And there's this energy of like, there's too much noise around me. There's too much going on. Like, I need to retreat. I need to go. Solitary confinement just came up. That's a very interesting way of putting it, but they really needed to be alone to feel this out for themselves. And this is where they started getting the intense, clear messages or the clear dreams, right? It really took getting clear here, getting away from everything. Oh, distance on the bottom of the deck again. Very interesting. So that really wants to come out. There was distance. There was like a clean separation between these two here. Nourish, self-growth, self-focused, and soul finding. Okay, it needed to happen. It could have taken a while too for both sides of this connection to really start working on themselves in some way, in some aspect, or maybe to give up something that really needed to be given up is coming through strongly here. And just keep hearing that song. Whoa, for the longest time. Oh, somebody really tapping into spiritual guidance, their spiritual gifts, religion even. Maybe just finding a pathway back to God, right? Just having that, not being in spiritual separation, right? It doesn't, you know, have to look like organized religion, but maybe that was your path just to help come back to that connection with God, right? The universe, whatever you want to call it, to find your spiritual connection again, to not have that separation with the spiritual. You know, that's where we can harbor depression and all the things, right? When we don't feel super connected to spirit. The Knight of Wands. So this is action, quick movement. Okay, this revelation, this change, you know, this could have been like a really intense dream I'm getting where it was like really clear. Yellow butterfly. If you've been tagging along for a while, you know yellow butterflies always like to fly across. It could be a person in your past. You could see yellow butterflies a lot, and it's a person, like a passed on person. Okay. So quick moving, this revelation, it's coming through as a very, very intense dream. Okay. Where they really felt like they woke up and it really affected them. You could have had a dream like this too, but just feeling the pure intention of your heart here. And I'm just getting like, I was wrong. I was so wrong, you know? You know, the devil will come forward in mysterious ways and really try to separate things that should come together, you know? Ugh, they're wanting to go really deep with that. Okay, we have Three of Cups. Okay, so this could be working in collaboration. We have Cancer, Sagittarius, and Taurus energy coming through right off the bat here. And I was feeling Virgo here with that like secluded energy. This can speak to reunion and friendship. Okay, so it's coming through really strongly that this might come. This person is still not just gonna drop their walls, you know, there's still adamant amount of fear here. However, just getting the chills. However, I think it's just gonna start out smooth, like start out easy, like just light conversation that's gonna build, okay? And I'm feeling that so intensely, like it's going to be a slow burn here. We have Nine of Pentacles, okay? This can speak to abundance, wealth, luxury, being single. So this could be someone who just really loves the luxury lifestyle, okay? Maybe they have been working on building that up, okay? That could have been another blockage here, just not feeling like they had enough. Three of Wands, expansion and confidence here. So a waiting period, this can speak to relocation, Okay, so with it coming out right under distance here, there was a separation. So possibly both moved to different places, okay, to go through this expansion, this spiritual expansion. Here we have double Aries energy coming through with the Queen of Wands. Okay, just seeing strongly the feminine energy here, very passionate. Okay, that may have been dampened for some time, and she's really had to learn to tap into that. Okay, not gender specific, but just for purposes of this reading. Okay, she's really had to learn to tap into that. It could be the, you know, either side here, really learning to tap back into their feminine, passionate side here. Two of Swords, okay, an indecision of some sort. This could have been not knowing where you want to go career-wise, not really knowing what your soul path is, needing to find your purpose. It could have been between two people. Okay, we have Libra energy here, so balance. Some sort of balance had to take place here. This could have been energetically fighting, your masculine and feminine fighting each other, right? Moon energy here. Also speak to something hidden, some type of confusion, choice. Wow, and then 2 7s come out, 777. Okay, so 7 of Cups can speak to confusion because of too many choices, right? Like I'm not sure where to go, hence the solitude, hence retreating. Okay, and then 7 of Swords is like betrayal and deception. Okay, so going through something in the past that makes us put up these walls or put this stone or guard around our heart here. Taking that solitude for clarity. It's a lot of blue energy here too. A lot of blue. Blue could be very significant. Okay, what do we want to do next? Let's go a little deeper. I feel like nervousness. Okay, tell us more about the masculine. What is the current energy of the masculine spirit? What is the current energy of the masculine? Let's go a little deeper on his energy right now. Peace, wow. Double peace, that's interesting. You both may have just surrendered to this connection, like completely surrendered, right? Where you do feel at peace about it. You don't feel that overwhelming pull anymore. You don't feel like there's not the overthinking about it going on anymore. You don't feel all consumed anymore. It doesn't mean that the love isn't there anymore. It just truly, like, the balance, this Libra energy over here has come. Obscurity and divine masculine. Wow. I just heard the great becoming. So really has been becoming this divine masculine energy. Secrets, mystery, concealing, and I'm not getting anything bad with this, with obscurity. I'm getting it's pulling me back to the retreat energy, okay? Like, they've been in solitude. They could have shut down much of their social media. They could not go out very much anymore. They could really be in this like inner reflection, journaling a lot. I'm getting meditation, grounding, really eating healthy, staying away from substances, all the things to become as clear as possible. Boundaries with people, places, and things, okay? All the things that they've needed to cut out of their life. Like, they're being very, very strict about this right now. You can see with the barbed wire, they're like, no, no, no. Nothing that is not meant for me, anything that's not meant for me is not coming in, okay? Very, very disciplined. I'm getting a very, very strict, disciplined energy here. It's a good thing. Clarity. Do we have clarity? Up here too. Oh, just peace. Interesting, we had confusion, and now we have clarity here. Clarity requires discipline, right? It really does. Clarity requires discipline. Abandoned. They could feel abandoned by some people in their life, okay? And a breaking point. Could be seen by people in their life as kind of going through a midlife crisis of some sort, okay? But this is all like spiritual clearing, okay? It's purifying. And I just heard purifying for the mission, okay? Purifying for the mission. As long as you surrender, follow the path and follow the nudges, you know, the path will unfold. But it's kind of like you have to have the trust and surrender into the unknown and without knowing, right? And that can be really hard for people. Not knowing the when, how, where, right? How long can be really hard. But I can promise it will be worth it. All right, let's get some messages from your person here. All the things they've been wanting to say for the longest time that they haven't said. I'm just getting, it's like really crazy too, because I feel that you have such an open, loving energy, but there was some type of mirroring effect going on here where you guys both felt like stonewalled, right? Or just stoic or kind of cold. Like, it's like once you both realized the depth of these feelings, it was like, holy crap, like I have to act like I don't have these feelings, right? And that caused a lot of confusion here. It really did. But that was part of the mirroring aspect between you two. That was part of a lesson. It's part of a lesson that it's still unfolding. It's still trying to evolve here. I feel like the feminine has come forward a lot more, or made her feelings known a little bit more than the masculine, which was like way out of her comfort zone. But the masculine has not yet done that yet. All right, Spirit, if they were to talk today, what would they say? Oh, I don't like the way those came out, but they said to take them. You are the most caring and loving person I've ever known. I feel like that is like the thing that scared them. They didn't understand that because they really haven't felt or had that in their life, really. We are always connected energetically. I can feel you close. And it's like where they used to maybe try to stay busy to not feel this, they find like comfort now in this solitude where they do get to feel your energy. Wow, that's beautiful. You always deserve so much more than I was able to offer you. Another block, just not feeling deserving, but that's part of all of these connections, right? It's like you feel and care and love so much that any bit of inadequacy that you're allowing yourself to feel is going to make you feel like they're better off without you and like you're doing the right thing. I am heartbroken since I realized how much I hurt you. Ooh, that just hit hard with the revelation. The word revelation. Since they have let themselves feel the pain of this, finally feel what they really feel, and maybe even be like journaling about it, they're like, wow, this had to have hurt as much as it's hurting me right now. And that is killing them. Looking at your beautiful face makes my heart melt. Again, with that beauty, like they feel you're too beautiful. I hope one day I will be brave enough to listen to my heart. In my ideal world, we are so happy together forever. Let's do a couple more. The light has gone out of my life since we parted ways. Maybe just really feeling that way. Like no matter what they do, where they go, how much they work on themselves, they don't feel that energetic like spark since you were in their life. The passion between us feels off the charts. I only want you. I admire you for being so bold and brave in your life. I still have hope that we will be together again. Oh, well, that's beautiful, beautiful energy. We can only hope that they are brave enough to speak their feelings eventually, right? Ooh, we do have the 4-leaf clover. We had 7-7. Okay, I just heard luck is on your side. We have the infinity symbol. This feels very twin flamey. A lot of music could be resonating right now, or just you feel like you're being spoke to by this person because we have a music note and a guitar. This person could play guitar, you could play guitar. This could be some type of therapeutic thing for you. We have an angel here, an angel and an angel wing. Feels very angel and angel wing, and then we have like the tree of life here. So this connection is taking a lot of healing of the root chakra here. There's been a lot of fear surrounding it, probably on both sides, even if you don't feel that way, right? We have the star and then a bird, right? Which is messengers. The bird is the messenger. Could be seeing a lot of birds. White birds are coming through specifically. Could be seeing a lot of white birds lately. And then we have the star, so Aquarius energy. Ooh. They just said February could be the time. I don't know what that means. February could be significant. It could be the time. It could be either of your birthdays. It's fast approaching. I believe it's February 17th when we shift. I believe it's February 17th when we shift from the year of the snake to the year of the fire horse. Ooh, and they're pushing me back to the Knight of Wands here. So it could be very much so when this action takes place. And that doesn't mean that this conversation, because it does feel very much like friendly conversation is going to start happening, but intense action, like some type of wild action, like let's go on a vacation together or something like wild like that in February. All right. And your intuition could be telling you this, like something is going to come in. I'm just getting the chills like all over both arms. So if that's you, this is for you. All right, my loves, I'm so happy to be back. I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope it helped you. And most importantly, I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. I love you very much. And until next time, love and light.